Hi, it's Lenneke from Len's Crafty Life, and I'm really excited to show you what I got for Christmas. Yay! And I'm talking about this. Oh, it is getting hot. This is an electric melting pot for wax seal. Here's the on and off switch. So it has been plugged in. You can see the little light burning. It takes about 1 minute to heat up. And I haven't used it yet. This is the first time I'm using it, so I thought I'd try it out. And I might as well show you if it works or not. It's got this massive spoon. It's really big. I'm not going to touch it because it is already hot. This is the inside. Oh, now it's flickering, maybe because I picked it up. Not sure. It's got these little kind of feet here. And it does get hot, so the sides, I can hold it, but it is pretty warm. I'm not burning, but it is warm to the touch. So the handle isn't, obviously, which is really good. And this is the original way I have been making wax seal stamp, with a candle. This is a furnace or a stove. Recently I found this one in a charity shop. They come in different colors, of course. I found a pink one a while back. Now I'll pop this, now I'll pop it back. And this is another one that I have not used yet. It's here you can just about see it's a melting pot. It is from Ranger. I haven't used it yet. I won't use it right now because I've got to make dinner soon. It's Boxing Day. Or as the Dutch say, second Christmas Day. We have a second Christmas Day here. So this comes, you can use this for many different materials that you can melt. This one is an extra pan that you can use for things that shouldn't get too hot, like for your wax seal stamps. Now, so I do want to try this out. It's got this pouring spout here, so this is great if I want to do loads at the same time, but you can also use this for beeswax and other kind of things. So this is a big electric one. Let me just put that to one side as well, since I'm not going to show you how this works in this video. I haven't used it yet, so I may do that in another video. Let me just pop this aside. So I've been, a while back I watched loads of videos on, you know, all sorts of techniques that you can do to get the best wax seals. One of the tricks that I came across is to put it on a marble surface, because this is cold, so it quickly makes the wax seal cool down, which means that if you put in your stamp, the wax cools down very quickly, and you can very quickly take it off and use it again. So great if you want to make several in one go. Now, of course, you can do the wax seals on the actual item that you're making, mostly paper. I like to make some in advance that I can use later, and then either I use my hot glue gun to stick it on, or you've got like these double-sided round stickers, especially for wax seals, which I haven't got on hand, that you can use as well. Now, I'm already seeing and smelling why I wanted this electric furnace. This, I haven't put the wax in yet, but it's getting black. It's starting to smoke. It's getting black, and let me put some wax in. This is actually a tea box, but this is where I got my wax seals as well. Let me, I will make some with skin tone. This is, so I think I will do 4 in this one. Now, 3 of these beads should be enough for a normal stamp like this one. This one is a pretty deer in snow. But I've got some new stamps, which are these basically. And you, well, this is a very pretty, so that's a normal one. I could use 3 with that. Let me quickly find another color. I to do a mix of colors here. I've got some mix of different blues, kind of a wintry, not sure what the color will look like. Oh, let's pour these together. I haven't tried it. Oh, you see lots of smoke coming off that now, which is what I do not like. Now, of course, you can shorten the wick from your candle. I've seen I actually need you can swirl it with a toothpick or even a silicone thingy or the back of your match. Let me try that. Swirl it around. You can get like nice swirly effects. Oh, it's really smoky. And of course, that's not healthy for you. So that's exactly why I wanted this one. You can see it's melting. It's not smoking. Yes. So that works. What was I going to say? Yeah, I was going to show you. So I got this snowflake for Christmas. And I ordered myself lots of frames. Like these frames, which are absolutely gorgeous. So I got some money from my husband and got lots of these pretty frames. They're not cheap, but they're so pretty. Really, really like them. And of course you can, you know, cut out the, once you've stamped, which I will try. I think I'll try this one. This one has some houses in there. You can cut out the inner part, put a little picture, a miniature picture behind it. And then do it again. And then with some clear wax seal or some clear hot glue. Well, I'm not going to show all that in this video, but I will show you. This is, by the way, another device that you can use to make your wax seals. You can get perfectly round seals in here. You do need quite a few to fill this. The only downside of this is that you will get a flat side of your seal, which personally I like less. So I find myself not really using this. Of course, you can make smaller ones as long as you don't touch the sides. You can make smaller ones in this. This is silicone as well. Now, oh, this is really, really, really smoky now. Of course, I should be using it. Another trick is that some people use baking paper so that it doesn't stick. The wax seals will peel off very easily from this. So I've decided to do both. And I'll show you, I'll do one with the baking paper and one without. So you got the pros from the cold marble coaster, and you got the also the pro from the non-stick surface. So let me, actually I'll pop this one on here. Phew, this is so nice color. So I'll do the oh goodness, this is not healthy for you. Pop that in there. And then of course this one I've got, oof, goodness gracious me, I think I'll take it out for now for the purpose of this video. I don't need it anymore. This is also silicone kitchen utensil, which I found in a shop. It's a set, a miniature set with several, which I keep here. I got it especially for my craft table, which are excellent. Also to use with your hot glue. And you can kind of swirl it in here as well. And then, okay, so that's been melted. And then I'll use this one. So this has 4 in it. Let's do that. Okay. Pop it back. Hope it's enough. Oh, maybe I should have used, yeah, it's not big enough. I should have used a 5th, but this is already done very quickly. And now you will see that this is harder. It's perfectly round, isn't it? It's really good. And that's again, when you want a round seal, you have to kind of swirl it around and to get it really round. Now, so this is just on a marble coaster. And as you can see, it does cool quickly. You can use this, reuse that quickly, but it is hard to get off. Now, I might have a knife or something to wedge under it. I'm not sure. No, can't find it. So, hence, yeah, you see, now I'm ruining it. You see, I break it off. So, without the baking paper, not a good idea. Now, it was so pretty, I'll have to make it again. I'll scrape that off with a knife later, because I don't have it on hand. And let's take this one. You see, it already comes off straight away. And you can pull it off here. Oh, it is very pretty. Now, I should have used an extra bead, but it is very pretty. So that's the trick. So I'm really, really happy with that, because it's in there. It's still not smoking. Oh, there's still some in there. Now, of course, you know, I do get some wax on there. You have to, but you can just clean that off with a wipe or a tissue. Let me see if it just works with the tissue. If it's hot. Yeah, you see? Very easy. Now, it is hot, so I have to be careful with my fingers. But while it is hot, you can very easily clean it, because the wax has not, you know, doesn't stick to it. So, and again, the same you can do, by the way, with your spoons. I find that the easiest way to clean your spoons is to, if you want to clean it out because you want to use a totally different color, use a tissue while it's still warm to the touch. So, not too hot, obviously, because you'll burn your fingers. But when it's still warm, you can use this. I won't do it because I love that skin color. I want to reuse that again. Actually, I'll pop it back in here. Now, this you can reuse. You can either cut it in little pieces or just pop it back. It will melt again. I'll use another skin tone. See if I can make the bigger one. So, I'll take another piece of just ordinary baking paper. Obviously, it doesn't matter if you use the white one or the brown one. Apparently, the white one is bleached. I haven't got the brown one at the moment. It's just what they have in the shop. Not sure I'm gonna get this off really now. So anyway, I'm really happy. I had a beautiful, beautiful rose, and now I can't find it. It was like a 3D rose. No, I haven't got it here. I also had some beautiful Christmassy or wintry ones, like these deer, 2 deer. This is a deer in the snow, and these are some trees. This is a big one again, so you'll need more beads for this. But I'm really, really happy with all my beautiful vintage frames. So I want to use those in my crafts. So let me swirl that around again. So you can do this with a satay skewer, or, you know, how do you call those? Little pins, like the wooden pins. The only thing is that, you know, if you use anything like wooden skewers to swirl around, of course you can do that. But a lot of the wax will stick to your tool, whatever you swirl it around with. And basically it's hard to get off. Now, of course, this is silicone, so I should be able, you see, to get it off. Hop, pop it back in. So that's almost done. Actually, I can't reuse this. I first need to get that off. So let me just blow this out. So this is great. Plus, by the way, I've seen in one video that somebody, you see a lot of smoke, just to prevent the smoke, somebody put this like on a little glass container or a glass jar and put like a larger candle in the glass jar, put this on top of the glass jar, which of course, you know, it can fall off, or I'm not sure if the person had taped it to the glass jar, I'm not sure. But it didn't look like a very safe situation. But then the distance between the flame and the little spoon was larger. So maybe that's a way to use this oven, if you've got one, to not get it smoking and the black soot on the back of your spoon. Like, as you can see here, it's completely black. Sometimes if you pour it you have to be careful that the black doesn't go into your seal. So maybe if you use, you know, a device that you can prop this up, make the distance between the flame and the spoon more, that, you know, your spoon doesn't get that black. On the other hand, the spoon won't get as hot either, and it will just take longer to melt. So let me try this again with the 5th bead. So swirl it around if you want it round. Well, actually, I've got a, well, maybe I'll do another frame that's a bit more round. And so if you want a round one, swirl around like that and make sure that you pull up from the middle, so your last drip is in the middle. This one is a bit smaller. Let's try this one. So I'll pop it in. And the trick also is not to push it, because your stamp may get too flat. Just put it in gently and then just leave it. So, you know, gravity will make it sink as far down as it needs. Don't push it in. So I think it may already, you see, it comes loose so easily. And it is a little bit warm. I can already take it off. So there you have it. You have a pretty little frame. Now it's still warm, but if you want to just use the frame, then you can with your craft knife. Now again, this is a first try. I hope my craft knife is sharp enough. You can, is it dry? Yeah, it's dry, so I can push on it. Oh, I shouldn't do it on here. And I shouldn't do it. This is just a silicone mat. But I have my, let me just switch this off now. So that's switched off. Ah, this is the rose. This is the rose I wanted to show you. It's gorgeous. Beautiful 3D rose. Got that from my daughter. So with your craft knife, you can, you know, and I just got this from, yeah, from a lady actually. I live in the Netherlands, from a lady in the Netherlands. I actually buy quite a lot of these from her. And I saw these on Etsy. And I just asked her, because she's got good pricing. I just asked her, can you order these for me? Do you have a way of getting these at a better price? And she could. So I was very happy. They're still expensive. But since this is my Christmas present, that's okay. So now you've got the little frame more visible. But you can also cut out the middle. So let me just try it now. And then you could, yes, pak my mat. Okay, my daughter's just here, wanting to grab another tool from my desk. And then you could, haven't done this before. Oh, I'm not doing a very good job at this. I have to practice a bit, but you can, oh yeah, that's better. I have to just push a bit harder. Now, of course, this is a square frame, so that should be easy enough to cut out. Let's see if it can, yeah. Did I do a good enough job? Yes, haha. There you go, that's cool. Well, I actually need to tidy it up. But you have this miniature frame. And then what I've seen people do now, I can't do it now because I haven't got a tiny little image. But you could put this back in the frame, in the stamp. You put it back in. And it should stay in there, okay? Make sure it doesn't come out when you put it upright. So then you have like this little image cut out that, of course, you have to kind of figure, measure it first so that it fits in your frame. So you put the, maybe I'll do another tutorial on that because this may be very vague. So you have your little image, little image. I don't have a little image here, but you have your little image and, or even, piece of paper. This is real vintage cardboard. You have your little image, then you pour over it either some really clear wax seals, these are different beads, very clear, or do it with very clear hot glue, and then with your frame stuck in to your wax seal stamp, you just go over that and put it on there. And then, you know, you should have like this framed image with almost like a glass layer over it. So that's the way to do it. Maybe I'll do that, show you how to do that in another video. I haven't done that yet, but I will. I'll play around with this. I'm really, really pleased with my little frame. It's just so cute. Now, of course, this is great for dolls' houses, miniature things, but just for in your journals and stuff as well. So I hope you like that. I am very, very pleased, very happy with this. No smoking, large spoon, excellent, love it. So I make it another one because I like to have 2 on the go, so you can, you know, it works faster, especially if you want to have several to make like for batch making. It's good to have 2. More than 2 is not really necessary because 2 will keep you busy enough for batch making, is at least my experience. So thanks for watching, and hope you have a wonderful rest of your festive holidays. Bye bye.